just jumping on in. 110. Welcome in. Hopefully your life's going amazing. Life is moving quick. It's a lot. Always. All the time. That's what we're talking about.
Thanks.
Just the weight of having to take care of, we've alluded to it before, but just the idea of taking care of all this shit that you got going on all the time. Sometimes you don't feel the true weight of that. So if you get through a day, we don't give ourselves the ability to have the appreciation for the littlest of things for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we have
a proclivity to not just like reward throwing away a piece of trash or getting up at a certain time or cleaning this little area of your house, taking out the trash, throwing it like the small stuff that like you have to do. You know, you have to take care of these things.
Yeah.
And we don't give ourselves enough positive emotion sometimes for the littlest of those things, but the opportunity to give yourself negative emotion, even exponential negative emotion in response to those things is way easier and way higher and way more into your nature.
Yeah.
And we're carrying that all the time, everyone. So hopefully you're having a good day. Let's try to make it a little bit better.
Yeah. It starts as soon as you're born. As soon as you're born, the things that stress you out really stress you out.
Mm-hmm.
But then you laugh and giggle like kids fucking have the best time, you know? Like, laugh super hard at very small things is what I'm trying to say. They'll be like...
Maximum.
Yeah, they'll be dying.
Max amusement.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that sometimes we're supposed to be doing that now too to balance out like our stressors, but it's like just gets a little harder and harder as you have more responsibility to like remember to have fun. There's also a pressure, like sometimes if I'm having too much fun at work, like my coworkers or my bosses will like get frustrated with me because I'm just having fun. And then they're like, you must not be doing your job well because you're having fun. And I'm like, that's your association because you're doing your job well and you're not having fun. And that's fine. Well, it's just something I've dealt with my entire life. Like even in school, if I'm having fun with my friends, they're like, you must not be doing your schoolwork. I'm like, bitch, I'm second.
There is an assumption. Yeah, right.
Like I'm the top 10%.
Like if you're laughing with your homies, it's like, you're not getting work done.
Yeah.
You're laughing.
I'm like, you should join my study group. You'd have fun and you get good grades, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But like that thing right there has always been annoying to me because then they'll separate me and my friends or they'll, in the name of...
Interrupt the moment.
Yeah, you're not working hard. And I'm like, that's not true. Maybe not this second. I'm laughing this second. But also, like, let's just look in the room about who's working hard this second. Is it necessarily a reflection of are they working hard? You know what I'm saying? It's like, what? How do you truly define hard work? In my Jordan Peterson voice. It's like the grade would be part of it, you know? But also, like, anyways, you know, how many breaks do you take per session? What's a successful break per session ratio?
Yeah, and there's also like the analyzation of that moment in particular when you're doing whatever you're doing and you're laughing. But then there's like, okay, well, this moment is nested in a moment of moments that is a long time. So like in the longer outrun or like, you know, time of my output to produce a result, is it like more positive or negative? And it's like maybe in this moment I'm like tiptoeing into the negative side or like having fun or like giving, because I guess there's like two schools of thought. It's like if you're either contributing to the moment and giving maximum discipline or doing maximum whatever, you know, like putting out your shit, trying to do with the best you can. But then, oh man, I'm getting lost in these thoughts.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm with you. I can jump in for a little bit.
Yeah, please.
I think that, got lost.
I got hopscotch.
No,
Shit. What's going on?
That was a joke. But it's nested in moments, right? So it's like when you're looking at my performance as like a student or a player, it's like, yeah, maybe I'm laughing in this moment that like you caught me in, and maybe you're stressed out in this moment. So I'm like, you know, an annoying bad kid at school. Like, hey, stop laughing, I'm teaching. It's like, oh, okay, dude. It's like, but that's not what I do. But there are times when nothing's going on, where I'm kind of in control, like I'm caught up. And it's just like, now I want to have fun or be bored. That's the other option.
I've killed all the monsters that this requires.
Yeah.
Mentally.
I remember one moment, and specifically.
I'm chilling.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that was it.
One moment specifically where this type of thing happened to me, and it still frustrates me to this day, is we were having a meeting at work that like I was more or less like conducting, but it wasn't like an official meeting, but we were like, hey, let's get together and talk about this thing. So we have it like on the PowerPoint. I'm in there, and the other people I'm working on are there too. And then we are dying laughing in the room. Like it's the something happened, somebody said something, then somebody made a joke, then you made a joke that like made the whole room just cackle, dude.
This is
like,
where? Or at one of our spots of
Yeah.
employment? Okay.
Yeah.
Like a pre-shift?
No, it was just like we were using like a private room to talk about like a holiday party or something like that. Like we were planning something. We needed to discuss the details about something, get it worked out, and then get back to what was like opening or something like that, you know? Before the rush came in. And then we were doing that, and then you said something that was hilarious, and then and we were like bosses. Then like the boss walked in of us, and then we're like dying laughing. And then I feel like in that moment he was like, "Ah, man, you guys working hard or hardly working?" And then he left thinking that we were just like goofing off, and I was like, "Not at all the case, you know? Like, how rarely do you get to have a group of people that you're that close with that y'all can make me laugh that hard while I'm also being productive? That's like such a rich environment to be in."
Mm-hmm. That's a nice perspective.
And then to turn your nose at that, I'm like, oh man, like it was just like, if you had seen the nested moments within the moments, you would have been like, this meeting was just a meeting to get something extra done that wasn't even on the agenda today, and we still got that thing done on top of other things that we were getting done. But we also just have fun while we do it. It doesn't look like, hey Fred, how you doing, Fred? Good to see you, Fred. All right, I won't see you all day, Fred. I'll be fucking clacking. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. But that's the thing that I've just noticed everywhere. The teacher will yell at us for talking too much. The fucking yell at you at football if you're not paying attention.
Yeah, I guess because I was saying that ultimately over the long span, there's costs associated to not doing it properly over the long run. So you would see those moments and be like, see, like that's probably a product of like fucking off whenever you should have been working hard. But it's like if we're still reaping positive spiritual fruit and like material external fruit, like things are going well, at least mentally. You know what I'm saying? We can have that and justify that in the long run, but like say this is kind of a part of the path ultimately. To have fun. That's ideal, you know, to enjoy what you're doing truly at that level.
Yes.
And hopefully what you're doing is striving upwards. And it's like, yes, I am striving upwards, but even in the pursuit of striving upwards, sometimes we like joke off, like fuck around.
Yeah.
And like are silly and funny. And like, that's why people pay for stand-up comedy and we love it. It's an art.
Yeah.
To be able to talk and make you like, make you evoke laughter.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
To laugh at that level is like a attachment to pure joy, you know?
I'm with you. And having fun in the surfing industry, I think it's a core tenet of the whatever you call it, like a core principle or whatever, as Landry's or Saltgrass. Like the fifth one, the last one is have fun. And then it's like, because if you're not having fun, you're not going to be like good at your job or like performing to the highest peak that you could perform at, or it's going to be a bad relationship for you if you're not having fun. Mm-hmm. So sometimes, because their culture is very like everyone coaches everybody all the time. So if something's like out of harmony, somebody will be like, we're not supposed to do this, this, and this. And then everybody will be like, good coach, good coach. We all felt that disharmony, and then someone addressed it, and we're like, oh, yeah, that's why I just... And then we all get harmony again. And it was like a common thing. And then sometimes that would happen, and we'd go disharmony, and I'd be like, we're supposed to be having fun. It's one of the core principles, right? To have fun. And then people are like, that's a good coach. Supposed to be having fun. Like, we have to,
that's a good coach.
We have to integrate that in. Okay, so like maybe this isn't supposed to be like a soul-sucking process, you know? Mm-hmm. So how do you have fun while you're following all the rules, you know? Mm-hmm. And it would kind of make the boss maybe be less like tyrannical in that moment. Be like, okay, yeah, you are. Fuck, you are.
It's a Harry Potter thing, bro. So let's break the rules sometimes to a degree, or imbalance and inharmony, or like disharmony, to get it back into a higher harmony. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's better. That's better.
Totally.
That's what better is in essence.
And there's no reason to not have fun moment to moment. I mean, like if it's like
try to, but you gotta try to win the game. You know what I'm saying? I guess if we're in if we're in overtime and we're in the huddle, and I'm trying to give the play call, and someone's not, it's like overtime. You know, we're on a drive to go win the game. Yeah. Metaphorically, it's like you need to be locked in.
Yeah. If you told a joke to me that
irrefutably,
shut the fuck up. But it'd be funny, you know?
Yeah. Wouldn't even cross. I guess in a movie sense. I think you're trying to be locked in. You know
I saw Vin Diesel.
It's like war. Yeah. you want to be locked in. You need to be locked in, bro. You need to have the ability and capacity to lock in.
I saw Vin Diesel in Saving Private Ryan. And then I was like, you're like, it's like war. I was like, that's what I'm looking at. But someone told a joke to him when it's like on the line and be like, shut the fuck up, bro. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
I don't even want to waste time or energy addressing that.
Yeah.
And trying to put that bullshit away. It's like, we need to be...
focus on the family.
Focus on the war.
Yeah.
It's heavy, dog. It's just going on out here. It's hard. Shit's going down.
I agree. There's a time and place for everything, for sure. I get it. But people don't.
No, there is a balance to it, for sure, and a harmony, and it's well worth striving for that joy and enjoyment in what you're doing. You know.
It'll take away from the fact that it's a lot. It'll take away from the fact that you're showing up there all the time. It's sometimes
Laughter is important. The idea of that.
There's times where you're working 40, 50 hours a week and you still don't have that much money after like it's all said and done. There's a lot of seasons of your life where things are up or things are down, or there's good economies, bad economies. I just feel like it's just constantly going to feel like that, because it's like also whatever your cost to live is one thing, like your expenses, and then the money you're making is one thing, and those two things will like go up and down depending on what season of life you're in. I don't even think it's like much of what you do. It's just like what God has planned for you. And then within that realm, like it'll look different, but it's just gonna feel more the same. Things will be easier, things will be harder, things will be easier. So there's times in your life where you're working really hard, but you're still on the like things aren't really easy right now, they're more difficult, and it's just gonna be like kind of tolling and soul sucking. So it's like, how do you not go crazy? It's like having fun is definitely like one way I think everybody doesn't go crazy. Is try to go to work and not hate your life while you're at work.
Yeah, so people have to distract themselves with other things at work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a whole thing too. Some people talk way too much for sure. Where you're like, bruh, stop talking about
like, oh, this is like my work husband, my work wife. Oh my god, it's like it truly is like severance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's like truly dissociating yourself from yourself.
The first time I ever heard that, I was like, oh, you make me sick.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it's kind of fucked up.
If my wife was like, this is my work husband, I'd be like, oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Oh fuck, man. Oh fuck, man. To a Canadian, man.
Fuck, man. Yeah, man. That's not. That's not.
Give me an accent. No. Oh fuck, man.
Just slap me north of the border.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, I'd be heartbroken. I'm hoping that the woman that I would
definitely
be my
not encouraging
wife
it.
Wouldn't be like into that. You know, hopefully you reserve that.
Yeah.
It's like, what's the point of that? To make my life easier. He does things for me. Then I kind of flirt with him, but it's harmless. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up with that shit.
I hate you. Just kidding. No, women wouldn't like the reciprocal of that. And I don't think women would aspire to do that to their man. But it happens.
It's going on.
It happens every day.
I think the idea of it was expressed in the service industry, but I think it's a thing that's going on, you know, regardless.
You seen the thing where this guy's like, welcome to the gym? It's like, it'll be a moment where a girl does something kind of savage to a guy, and then he's just like, Ryan, welcome to the gym. Tom, your trainer, nice to meet you. Today we're doing biceps. And then he like shows you a workout. But it's like, it would be a moment like that where it's like, okay, like your wife is like, this is my work husband. You'd be like, fuck, man. Matthew, welcome to the gym. Today we're doing biceps, bro.
Fuck, man.
That guy's Instagram's hilarious. But yeah, that's a sad reality. I think if you want to be I think the good women out there aren't doing that to their man.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a frequency thing, I don't know. That's why one other note about having fun is I think that if you go to the back and you're making an espresso and somebody's like, did you see the thing with the blah blah blah, and someone's walking by and they're like, well, have you heard about Patrick Mahomes? And it makes you crack up, and then you walk by and make a joke about something that he said, and it's hilarious, and I'm dying, and then I go back out to my table, and then I'm just like, right back into do. Like, that's good for business. That's dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar sign. You want me there. You don't want me to walk back there and be like, oh, scared for my life, and then get what I need, and then get back out there, and I'm like, ma'am, hello, this is the hot tea. Please don't spill it.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy talk, you know what I'm saying?
It's a balancing act between like the seriousness and then what's the having fun nature kind of have attached to it, like being or just not focused or. Nah.
I guess that's what they think. I think it's like a subconscious thing that happens where something's really just annoying you. It's just annoying you. So sometimes other people having fun is annoying you. And then you're saying, it's annoying me because it's morally wrong. It's morally wrong because we shouldn't be doing that. They must be being lazy or bullshitting or not doing something that they could be doing that's a more virtuous thing. Even just like, you should be reading your book. It's like, whatever, bro. Fine, I'll read my book. And then the teacher likes you more. I guess you're doing the right thing more. And then ultimately, it's like that comes down to the environment that the person's in charge of the environment has chosen to create. And then, you know, sometimes it's just you're in an environment and someone else is the person chosen to make that environment. That's just how it's going to go. There's nothing you can do about that. But then when I'm making an environment, people are having fun, you know, I'm not going to like discourage it per se.
Unnecessarily, you know.
I want us to dial in, you know.
We need to be able to, for sure. because shit gets, you need to put your attention to something, something calls out to you at a high intensity.
Yeah.
It's like, I got to answer that call with a high intensity.
Yeah.
And that requires concentration, like correct allocation of energy and resources, and thinking ability, you know what I'm saying? And action, execution, depending on your thought process, whatever that gives you out.
Yeah. Yeah. So how do we start talking about having fun? Oh, because life's a lot.
Yeah.
You've been handling the
But
life
there's
well.
something there. Yeah, it's a lot, but it's just, it's awesome. It's awesome. It's a privilege for sure. Gratitude, you know what I'm saying, is important. But yeah, it gets heavy.
Yeah.
Just having a lot of shit to do, or giving yourself a lot of shit to do, and then like having to, I guess, because there is like the natural inherent shit that it comes with life, the body you're given, and then you have like your social connections as well, and then your own personal stuff that you got, like you want to take care of. Like you got to go to, like you want to go to the gym, you got to go to the gym. You got to like find a gym, get gym clothes, find a workout, figure out how to work out, do that, and like continue that for forever. Pretty much is like the gotcha moment.
Yeah. Working out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
shit, I got to do this forever, huh?
Yeah.
So if I don't, then I don't. You know?
Yeah. Same thing with money.
Yeah.
You won't stay rich.
I got to fire these neurons that help do the right thing, get in the right direction, the right upward aim, whatever's truly aligned with the upward results. I got to try to line up with that thing.
Yeah.
And try to hit that shit.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's a lot. But no, yeah, handling it well. Life's good. I think it's important to have hobbies. I guess, well, okay, what are you filling your moment with? Like the music you listen to, the audio, like the podcasts, the movies, whatever you're consuming. Like all these choices that we're making. I'm getting lost in the sauce.
What do you fill your moment with?
Yeah.
So you said you
I
might
think it's important to
have hobbies.
find your. I think it's important to find things that you're willing to spend your time and energy on that are positive, and results in somewhat of a realignment to a positive, more positive aim.
Okay.
It's like listening to better music or listening to like Tony Robbins. I know it sounds like kind of corny, but like getting into that realm, just introduced into that realm, like into that school of dojo, like that thought school of dojo. Tony Robbins, like Grant Cardone-esque characters, Some of the people have their own persona in doing it, but there's something true there. There's something that's worth giving your time and energy to that thing versus all the other things that you could be possibly giving your time and energy to. So one way to help handle how hard it is to listen to people talk about like, yeah, motivational stories like that NVIDIA guy on Joe and John Cena on Joe.
Yeah.
Listen to some of these stories and perspectives and feeling and then also you have social proof to a degree. And like, you kind of agree with what the zeitgeist is. Like, what are we all talking about? What do we all think about things? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like people like Jay Shetty and like Chris Williamson and some of those characters, like, you know who they are, you know what I'm saying? You know what to do. Or if you don't now, you kind of do. Tony Robbins and all them. Jim Rohn. That's the guy. He passed away.
He's an older guy.
Yeah, he passed away. He's one of my favorites for sure. But that whole school of people and that idea of like because it is like mental jujitsu you got to do out here, man. It's a lot, man.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
Yourself, your family obligations, physical obligations. It's a lot.
Yeah.
But handling it, I think, listening to. So as of lately, I've been listening to a lot of Forrest Frank going on tour, dude. Fucking Forrest Frank, dude.
He's the only thing.
Listening to a lot of Forrest Frank. Listening to a lot of gospels, or not gospels per se, but sermons.
Nice.
In the Why Not You podcast or whatever from CBC, and then Common Ground, Nick Henderson. I got my tattoo from the same guy he gets his tattoos from.
Good.
Crazy, dog.
Yeah.
Just like a banana sandwich.
Stay down. That's exactly what you want to do.
But feeling, and then Joe Rogan, and listen to the one right now that just dropped today. hopefully Joe, or he's talking to Jelly Roll, and Jelly Roll and Forrest Frank had like a little altercation, so I'm hoping those wires cross. And 38 gets whoosh. That type of audience is created.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I'm here for it, dude. But filling my moment with those things has proven to definitely like get me through a workout too, you know what I'm saying? But also like get me through the day, or it's like bring me water, you know?
That's it. That's Jesus. That's the promise of Jesus.
Replenishment.
Doing things in the name of Jesus will move mountains.
It'll allow you to be bigger than your circumstances, even though your circumstances are a lot.
Yeah.
And it is what's happening. And I'm sorry.
And like, I think if you try to fast, if you try to quit smoking, it would be really hard. If you try to quit smoking in the name of Jesus, it would be, what am I trying to say? Like if you were trying to quit smoking and you couldn't do it on your own, and then you tried to quit smoking in the name of Jesus, it's the likelihood that you could do it is higher. Almost like impossible for you to fail at that point if you really tried your hardest in the name of Jesus. Jesus would help you. Like that's why if you just try to quit something, it's different than if you're fasting for Easter from it. Like there's a different energy attached to it. And it's easier to break the chain if you're doing it with the help of Jesus, or you're doing it for Easter, or you're sacrificing it for Lent. When God's involved, the chain breaks, like it snaps. But then if you're just trying to do it on your own, you have to be like, you know, really committed, or like willing to rip your hand off, or like read a book about how to pick a lock. And then that's how you can get rid of a habit that you have that's a bad habit if you're just going to do it on your own. But with Jesus, you can just get on the prayer mat, and like when you want the alcohol that you're feeling from, you can just cry and pray for like hours, and then the feeling like will subside. Like Jesus will subside the feeling in you. And that's I think if you were just sitting on the couch for hours, it wouldn't be the same thing. It doesn't happen the same way. And you'd probably go and drink. But when Jesus is helping you, it's a different, you're doing something different. I think there's a different energy attached to it, a more successful energy, a more true energy.
Yeah, you get, I think, aligned and get streamed and fed the proper thoughts, and then, or whatever, are able to, it's like thoughts and emotions are kind of like what we're experiencing here. Joe Dispenza refers to it as like the thoughts of the language of the body is emotions, and the language of the brain or the mind is thoughts.
Okay.
And it's like your thoughts influence your emotions, and your emotions influence your thoughts. So if you're able to get more properly aligned with the thoughts that are going to create an emotion that's proper, or be able to generate an emotion from within that then generates the thoughts, either way, more aligned with the proper feeling of not having those chains on us that are so heavy that we all got to take care of all the time. It's like, that's at least abstractly in theory what we're talking about here. At least. Yeah, Jesus is like the way, the path, the life. He was saying, to get away from the heaviness that is life. It's fucking hard, dude.
Yeah.
So giving my time to those kinds of things, at least, you know, try to think about what are you thinking about? What are you consuming is what you're filling your moment with is influencing what you're thinking about. And what you're thinking about is influencing your emotional state all the time. And you live in your emotional state all the time.
True.
And you can like meditate and like try to pray and channel the energy from the inside. And like hopefully already be aligned with that feeling, and then feel it from the inside sometimes when it gets activated within you. Yeah. And you're like, oh shit, like I just felt a wink. You know, sometimes you see a wink or a coincidental moment in life and in time where your thoughts and reality align at the same exact moment, and then it's like overwhelming. You can't help but say something. Yeah. Like for the longest time, and I still do it sometimes today when I see like 38s at the right time or whatever coincidental moment between thought and reality happening, it makes me audibly say like, oh. Yeah. You know, saying like I can't help it.
Like what? Like, oh, give me a minute.
You know what I'm saying? It happens to me.
Yeah.
You know?
It's awesome.
Like that can happen. Hopefully you align yourself with the thing that can give you that mental awareness and influence your thoughts properly.
Yeah, for sure.
So filling my moment with those things that have been socially proven to give people that type of experience or a type of ability in this mental jujitsu that produces life. It's like, give yourself more of those things. Hopefully we are one of those things. That's what we're trying to be.
Hopefully, yeah.
Consume some of us, pass your time with us, you know. Yeah. We all got to pass time somehow. Fill the moment with something if you're not. Because the moment is always filled with your thoughts, regardless. Right. Regardless. That's square one. That's the foundation of everything. And then what are you filling your moment with? Consciously choosing to fill your moment with stuff.
I like Joe Rogan because it puts me in the flow state, which is nice. It
feels nice.
It's nice to have
warm waters.
Yeah. I'm
Take some of these
socially,
chains off, dog.
scientifically, I'm also listening to like, it's also like rational conversation between rational people, which is like stabilizing for your sanity. Because it's like isolation is bad for you because you're not seeing anything go on. So it's just like you're just holding on to, I think I know what things are, all on your own. But that can get a little tipsy turvy after a while. Sometimes you need to look around and be like, is that how he talks about bread? Okay, I know what the fuck bread is. Okay, I'm not tripping. You wouldn't think you need that.
Slice it, use it for a sandwich. Keep going. Yes, sir. Let's go.
Yeah, you wouldn't think you need that, but you do.
When someone uses donuts as buns or donuts as bread, you're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, exactly.
You're like, we're doing something different.
Right? That would trip you out. Or like if someone just took like a loaf of bread, but then just started eating it like a fucking...
The corn on the cob.
You'd be like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Am I dreaming?
I thought I knew what bread was. What the fuck are you doing, man? What do you know that I don't?
Right. The absurdity kind of alludes to the fact that you wouldn't think that you would need that, but if you were like alone in isolation for a while, it's like there is a part of you that like subconsciously you like to see other people doing things because it lets you know that you're not crazy. It's like
This is real.
This is real.
This is real.
Yeah. I'm in a group of people who are also suffering the same circumstances, so that's also how I know it's real, because you're real, right? It's like, okay, they're real, they're doing that in their house over there, same shit, different day. Okay, cool. I just need to do it. I don't know how they're doing it, but I need to do it well enough for my standards. You're working a job? Okay. You doing insurance? You pay that fucking insurance premium? All right, we're all doing that? Okay, cool.
You eat, right? We got to eat, right? Okay, we all eat, for sure.
Are you eating before work? Sometimes I don't
What do you
that.
eat? What do you eat?
Right. We're doing that all the time. The time. And you think it's like because you're looking for advice or you want suggestions, but really some of it's just like your subconscious is kind of freaking out that you're doing this at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck is happening? What's happening? What are y'all doing? What do you think is happening?
And if someone kind of like makes fun of you when you're trying to figure out what's going on, like if you're new at work or something, they're like, look at this noob. Yeah, coffee's in the closet.
Can you give me some more blinker fluid? Fucking dunce.
It can be kind of devastating, you know? Because it's like you're just trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
Which is a sanity gripping thing. But if you have security and comfort because you know what's going on, then it's like, who cares if someone makes a joke in your expense, you know? All that to say, that's a subconscious thing that's going on here is we're watching other people go through life as we go through life.
Yeah.
I forget why we're talking about that.
And people, because we need like the social proof to be like, what's helping you alleviate some of these chains that are on us all the time? It's like, I'm talking about Forrest Frank, Joe Rogan, like Stranger Things. That's been pretty dope.
Nice.
Finding a good show. I love that feeling, bro. And Stranger Things is that thing now, but there was a time when Breaking Bad was that thing. And that thing, the thing that loves and appreciates like to watch the good show, that thing is nice. That thing is nice.
Yeah.
At least that part within me. Because some people have that for like movies. I used to have that a lot with music. Or like listening to albums on the drop date.
Yeah.
It hasn't been like that though. I think it's changed over the last decade or so, you know?
There haven't been albums dropping lately for sure.
I remember the time when Drake was dropping Take Care.
It's exciting.
It's like that was exciting.
Yeah.
That was an exciting time.
Yeah, we couldn't wait for stuff.
Not to say that it's not good now, whatever. Either way though, this Forrest Frank stuff. It's trying to find the social proof to help you figure out what are you feeling your moment with? How do you handle yourself? What are you doing? How do you, yeah. So that's how I've been kind of doing it. Getting through this shit.
I guess I was
listening
saying
to a lot of that.
I listen to the Joe Rogan partially because even when I'm alone, I like to listen to a conversation because the way they talk about things is kind of like social proof that like I'm not a crazy person, even if I'm just hanging out by myself in my apartment.
Yeah.
The way that they talk about what's going on in politics or jiu-jitsu or MMA or working out, when Joe Rogan's talking about the sauna, it's like it validates a lot of circles that I have going on. So I don't have to go have these conversations. I don't have to go. It actually takes a lot of work off my plate. When I hear them talk, I'm like, yep, I'm doing the right thing. I should be going to the gym. I should be doing
Jordan
this.
Peterson be hitting that, you know?
Yeah, totally.
Listen to him, you're like, oh, yes, bro.
So that's why I like to fill a lot of my blank moments with that, because it's like kind of getting loop validation work done for me. But then I also have to like follow through and go do the workout so that when I listen to it, it's like I'm on the side of people that's like, you should work out, instead of being like, I should work out. It just depends if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing or not. But yeah, what do I filling moments? And then yeah, a lot of, if I'm going to listen to music, try to just veer towards Forrest Frank. Just feels wrong. It's just like water or Coke, you know? And that's just like, I gave up sodas. Like, I just don't drink sodas. I just don't have the palate. I love Coke. I love it. I love Pusha T. But
there was a time.
I don't have the palate for it anymore.
Yeah, in college, freshman year, drinking Dr. Peppers all the time. With my boy Ryan Casey, shout out.
I had a Big Red on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And
Big Red. Never really been a fan, unless it has like vanilla ice cream in it.
Okay. It tasted, I mean, as an adult, it tasted like a fucking Little Debbie snack. It was like a cream soda. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
So sweet.
Was
so
it the red
rich.
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But it was. I mean, it was good. But it was like dessert. It was like a slice of pie. But it was. It was like I was into it. I was happy to enjoy it like it was dessert. Just like sip it like a latte almost. You know.
Okay.
It's just like it's cool. It's whatever.
Big red.
Yeah. And so.
Big blue.
But that's where I'm at with sodas. People will just be like drinking sodas. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But then, yeah, that's really just a metaphor for the same type of thing has happened to me with where it's like if I were going to listen to like a song, it would be like, this is some dessert I shouldn't have, but I'm going to listen to Pusha T for this set. And then I feel shitty about it and have to go back to Forest Frank and be like, why do I do that? Why do I do that? You know? So, yeah, I try to stay off of that shit. Feeling moments. I mean, yeah, I'm kind of, I do, like, I'm playing some video games here and there, but one problem with me is that it's like, I really like to go hard. It's like, I'm not playing League of Legends anymore because one, it was fucking up my sleep schedule, but then also it's like it just gets to a threshold point where I'm like, all right, are we gonna start doing league play, or like, what's the deal here, you know?
The cost benefit analysis.
Yeah, and I'm like, you should just stop, bro. You should just stop. The same thing with Madden, where I love Ultimate Team. I love Ultimate Team in December. They go super hard for Christmas because that's when the most people pick up the game. Kids are on Christmas break. For whatever reason, I don't know why, but Ultimate Team has literally the most players during December, and then it is like a bell curve the rest of the year. And so they go crazy for Ultimate Team in December because they have so many people playing to trying to convince you to play for the rest of the year.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And
getting gift cards and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like so that they retain audience. And then, yeah, it's just super fun. But then, yeah, it gets to the point where I'm like, the habit's about to form, and I'm just like, I don't really want to have that habit. It'd be easier to not pay the cost associated to that, and then have that free time and energy to do like things that are actually important and critical. So it's cool, but the problem is like I do need some. Then it's like basketball. That's why I kind of keep basketball around because it's a hobby like video games. But I get some cardio with it. I get testosterone release from it. It makes the workout feel kind of fun too because I'm working out all the time, and then I get to go to the basketball court and like feel the difference when I don't work out and when I do work out. And I think about getting rid of that for the same thing to have more energy and time to do something. But it's like you need some kind of hobbies. I think we all need some hobbies.
Yeah, you need to fill your moment with shit. So what are you listening to? What are you consuming? And then also, yeah, I've just been working out, doing that, filling your moment with that. And then like cleaning is a lot of it. Keeping your area clean, that's a fucking whole, washing your clothes, all that shit, man.
Yeah.
All that shit takes time, man. If you don't do it yourself, you have to pay someone to do it. Either way, you got to allocate time and energy and resource to getting it done. It doesn't matter. Like, you have that chain on you, dog. Like, I'm sorry. That's what's going on here.
It's part of existing is you're constantly making things dirty.
Yeah, that's it.
As soon as it's done cleaning, you're right back to making it dirty.
As soon as you clean your car, dude, it starts getting dirty immediately.
Yeah. You hope to get it dirty slowly. That's what you hope to do. I'm not going to lie, though. My trunk has shit in it from last Christmas. I was thinking about that today. I was like, bruh. I've cleaned out that car like 6 times in between last Christmas and now. There's still shit, though, that I'm like, all right. I cleaned the whole car out. There's like 3 bags in the back. I'll get those like tomorrow. And then, just don't get to that bag. So then that's what I've decided this week. I was like, all right, well, before I go home for Christmas, completely gut the car. I think there's still like a fucking pocket knife in the back that's like it was like a Christmas present from last year. I'm like, why did I just leave that in the car all year? Why'd you do that? Like, I don't know. Things will get away from you.
Yeah, there's always something beckoning to your call all the time. And there's stuff you have to get done, though.
That's true.
Even though there is always the ability to give in to whatever's beckoning to your call at the moment.
There's also just time where it's like, should I watch Stranger Things or should I go drive to the gas station and clean out my car? It's like sometimes it's like I've done too much today. It's been too much.
I'm chilling.
I'm in my PJs.
I'll do it tomorrow when I get gas.
That's a good look. A good look.
I'll hit 2 birds with 1 stone. One big stone, baby.
I'll put it next to another bird. That's what I'll do with that. Yeah, I feel you.
So I'm playing you right there.
Oh, shit, a bird. Yeah. Put you next to another bird tomorrow morning. Do you ever do that? I'll get gas tomorrow morning before I go to work. I can't do that with myself.
I typically don't get it in the morning.
Fuck that.
Typically not. I usually get it either on the way to work or on the way from work. I've allotted 2 different gas station, or there's like one like I kind of have to go to if I'm leaving from work, but then there's one that like you can take and it's just like a quick little hop off and hop back on.
Perfect.
Not even like 2-3 minutes.
Perfect.
It's like bingo bango, we're rocking. And like just to implement that neural pathway of to have that option. It's like typically where I take care of that task.
Nice.
Either that on the way back sometimes.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm not getting. Because have you ever ran out of gas?
Yeah.
Yeah, Doug.
You better help me.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I ran out of gas a couple of times. I think everybody's ran out of gas a couple of times. Some people I don't think haven't, or some have.
I would say I feel like that I struggled with that as a youth and somewhat as an adult. The type of person that would run out of gas. That's like one of our character flaws.
Yeah, I think
Other people are not that kind of person.
I don't know if everybody's done it, but I think a lot of people have done that. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know.
Some people are afraid of that so much that they fill up when they're like a quarter of the tank. They're like, fuck that, we're getting gas.
Okay, yeah, what the fuck's going on there?
They're geniuses. I don't know.
It's definitely. It is a scary thing to a degree for sure. There was one time where it happened to me. It's happened to me like 2 or 3 times, and then we've had to get help a couple times, like twice. But there was one time where it happened like perfectly, and like I was like, I lost gas as I was just like exiting off the highway, and just like rolled into a gas station.
That's fucking
like out of a movie, dog.
that's fucking choice, dude. That's so awesome. That happened with
It
him.
was the perfect like landing for a plane.
Like you couldn't
Everything I needed.
your momentum died out at the pump and you just put it in park.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I was able to use my brakes and just get me through. I was like, okay, shit, we're rocking. I can at least roll into the pump.
That happened with my dad one time when I was a kid, where we
Really?
were out of gas, like exiting off the highway, and so on the access road, my dad's like, "Oh fuck," and then we like make it to the gas station like that, and he's like, "Kid, that was insane." And then to this day, he still references that. Like, I'm 31 now, and he's like, "Do you remember that time we fucking right into the gas station, dude? Right into the like a movie, man."
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, he
that
still
was my
talks
first
about
thought too.
Yeah,
Because that just happened for before. I think maybe the first time or second time I ran out of gas. But it was early.
nice.
But yeah, shit's scary, dog.
It's definitely scary at first. Like last time it happened to me, I was on the highway, I think, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" I was going to get my haircut, and I was like, "Man, I'm running kind of late to this haircut. I definitely can make it there, but I'm out of gas. But I can make it there. I should get gas after my haircut." Then I got my haircut, got excited, started listening to music. 10 miles later on the highway,
20 minutes later.
and I was just like, "Oh fuck!" Like I knew right away what had happened. And so I just like neutraled it and then got off the highway, like luckily caught an exit, but then just died in the middle of like, or I think I pulled into a tire shop or something like that. But then I asked the tire shop if they had a gas can and then took the gas can like a mile down to a gas station and then walked like a mile back. It was like 45 an hour minutes of just like fucking bullshit tasking myself for no reason.
Happens.
Yeah. Yeah, silly. But it was clutch to have. If you got to buy the fucking thing it's like $20-$30. That's worst case scenario. That's life mugging you for being stupid.
Shit just fucking happens too sometimes. But yes, there definitely is an element of that. Because I guess, yeah, because there is. So I typically let it get down, it's like the last couple gallons, because once there's like the miles left, and then once it hits the double zeros, you still got some time.
Yeah.
You still got some time. You got some miles left.
My car has like a full 30
I think it's
to
like a
60
gallon.
miles.
Yeah, I think it's at least like a gallon.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, they're just trying to implement or like imply to you, like, you need to account for this, dog. I know you said yeah. I said you out, but I was being graceful.
Yeah.
But you are running out. So like, if you don't interject the neurons and thought waves that create the emotional pattern to do the action of getting gas and implement that into your life, thing that's like you're always doing, it's like you're gonna be kind of fucked. Hope you don't need to drive me, because you couldn't.
Because you'd be fucked.
I hope you didn't need to drive me, because you can't.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there is like I usually feel around that point or right before that point. I'm typically hovering in that area, which is not like the best idea, I guess, in theory. People have a different, okay, so how does everyone tackle that problem? We all have to deal with that. We drive cars. Some people, I get a Tesla, dog, fuck them all. But you still got to fill that shit up too. Either way.
They do it probably nightly. They get home and they
In the
plug it
house.
for the night.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some people do it when
But
the
for
light
gas.
comes on. I'll stop when the light comes
that's
on.
typically around that point.
Yeah.
But some people fill it up at a quarter or half,
Yeah.
Or am I wrong?
No,
People like that exist.
I've seen it on TV shows. People be like, a bunch of different tropes where the dad will say, "Don't let it get down past a quarter of a tank," or the kid's like, "I never let it get past a quarter," or the nerdy kid or whatever it is, But I think most people let it get down to probably like my dad lets it get down to like 30, and then he's like, all right, I gotta get some gas. I let it get down to 0 because you have a gallon on 0.
I think I'm pulling that out of my ass there. I'm not 100% sure that's true, but I know it's true in theory.
One time I took my car to get work done on it at the Mazda dealership, and I don't know why, but I had 0 miles when I took it there, and I was like, hey man, do you mind putting just like a gallon of gas in it, because it hit 0 when I rolled it in, and I don't want to run out of gas going to a gas station. And it was like in their service department, and then he's like, oh, your car gets 60 miles once it hits 0. That's what they told me at Mazda. I don't know if I want to believe that guy, because he might just be some fucking guy.
Okay.
It's like, get out of here. Like, you're good, bro. So that would, I guess, imply there was 2 gallons past 0, which is kind of crazy. But one time my car hit 0 in San Antonio, and I drove to Kyle for my haircut. I'm pretty sure this is the day that I ran out of gas. So I drove to Kyle, then drove back to San Marcos, and that's where I ran out of gas. And that's about 60 miles. So I think he was pretty on the ball. 60 highway miles with no traffic. So you can go for a while. So I hit 0, and then I'm like, all right, I gotta, as soon as I get like a free space, it's easy when I have Demi in the car seat. Then I can just get gas, because it's like she's right there while I'm pumping gas, But if I'm on the way to daycare, like to drop her off or to pick her up, I'm like, fuck that shit. I'll do that later, because it's far away and there's traffic and stuff. But if I get her, she's in the car and we're going home, I'm like, all right, well, it doesn't matter anymore. There's no more shot clock. We can stop wherever we want. But there's also like certain spots where going to the gas station is really inconvenient. Then there's the sweet spots where you just pop off, pop back on.
Yeah.
That one on Thousand Oaks right there.
Yeah, it's like boop boop.
Oh, so nice.
That's just nice, bro.
So sometimes I don't want to get off, because it's going to generate like 5 to 10 extra minutes of trip. I'm like, I'll go for another 10 minutes on this highway to get to that gas station over there. But my car is on 0. It's kind of nerve wracking.
Yeah. Some we all got to deal with. Some we're all doing. Driving. If you're driving, regardless, you still got your Teslas. Whipping at Teslas.
When I smoked, it was easier. You go to the gas station like every day. Always at the gas station. Bought cigarettes and stuff.
Yeah. The convenience store.
I guess I'm buying a lot of
And
Vivos.
that's just convenient.
It's expensive.
Yeah. That ain't convenient at all. What the hell?
It charges the hell out of you for the convenience.
Yeah, you're paying for the convenience.
There's like a
That's the
CVS next to Sagewood in San Marcos. And then I was just going there for like 2 or 3 months. My dad's like, why are you spending so much money on groceries? I was like, I don't know. Like, he's like, why do you go to CVS so much? Stop going to CVS. What the fuck? You're buying all your groceries from CVS. I was like, yeah, not all of them. He's like, dude, look at the prices compared to the HEB stuff. And then I did, and I was like, oh shit, it's like way more expensive at CVS. They get you. It's way closer.
Sometimes it's right there.
Yeah, I'm lucky that I live right next to an HEB now. It's pretty clutch.
Dude, HEB's the shit. Say it until we die. But yeah, it's having one close to you, because we used to live right next to one. It was like two and a half minutes away, dog.
Oh yeah. And
now it's like 8 minutes away, which is not much. It's still not much, but it's almost 4 times as long as it was.
Right.
That's
massive.
So we feel that. It's like, because the same is true, because next to that HEB was Taco Cabana, some McDonald's, some Burger Boy was not too far away, a little bit of Chick-fil-A was not too far away, a little bit of Taco Bell, some Wendy's. All those options were like right there. And then, so we had eaten out like pretty often, but now we don't eat out like at all. You know what I'm saying? Very, very like, few and far between versus what it was.
Yeah.
Even though it's not that far away.
Right.
It's 8 minutes. It's less than 10 minutes away, but it's still like it's a hard adjust to the story.
Yeah, it's like out of sight, out of mind almost too.
We're like, fuck that shit, man. Come on, man. If we're gonna spend 8 minutes on that shit. Come on, dog. Like, no, I'd rather just like get more at HEB and just do it here. Save the 16 minutes. The fuck? I remember feeling the same kind of thing whenever we would go to a gym that was initially like 10 to 12 minutes away. And then that gym opened up like pretty close to that HEB too. So it was like 3 or 4 minutes away. And even just like that extra 10 minutes, I was like, this is noticeable.
I noticed that
nice.
when we would drive to my other gym, I feel like you're like, bruh, you're living in the Stone Age, man. you got to get the gym next to your house, bro. That shit's fine. I was like, it's like 10, 15 minutes. You're like, bruh. But yeah, I feel you. It's nice when it's right there. It's sick.
Yeah, the right there aspect of it for sure.
Yeah, it changes how you feel about it.
Big time.
Yeah.
Changes it for sure.
Yeah, the HEB really close is nice. I go there like 2 or 3 times a week.
The convenience. Doing that mentally. You know what I'm saying? What are you filling your moment with? It's like convenient.
Ooh, it's expensive if it's convenient most of the time. Now we're touching some. I don't know. Most of the time, how I truly tackle life is like you only have so many hours given in every day, and I'll try to like plot out my hour blocks with as much like good, high priority, positive agenda accomplishing things. And then at some point, there's only so many blocks in so many days. It's like try to. And then if I clear my queue of shit, that's where I'll be like, okay, I'll chill and watch TV that night. You know. That's what I'm trying to do, but it just gets to be a lot. Sometimes it's a lot. I'm like, this queue's a fucking monster. I'm weeded for weeks. I'm weeded for months. There's no more gas for the weed eater. What are we gonna do here? I'm out of weed eating string. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck,
I had to order the weed eating string the other day.
Yeah,
you gotta clean the fucking cleaning machine. It's like, fuck, man.
Yeah. What the fuck? Like, fuck, dude.
Shit is deep.
I'm the cleaning machine. I did cleaning. No, I feel you, but
yeah.
I don't know.
You're right.
It's a lot. That's what we were saying. It can be a lot. This is the It's a Lot podcast.
Yeah. No, I think we're gonna move over real quick to the Patreon now. Finish out the last little quick 30 before we have to go do more responsibility and obligation. Shit. But we chilling. We love you, YouTube. I know your life's a lot. We're praying for you. We're pulling for you. Hopefully we were able to get you in those warm waters and put you in that flow state. Take off some of the shackles.
Yeah.
Let go of the now a little bit. Because we're chilling in the now too, and I know it's a lot. So we're proud of you. Getting up. Give yourself enough positive reinforcement for the small things. The smallest of things. Start like positively reinforcing that within yourself.
Yeah.
And start there. It's worth it. And because it's just as, the energy is real. The negative and the positive. But the negative it's like times 1.5. And like the positive is 0.5. And it's like convenient. Like the further out you go, like the more depth and width you get. But for a positive emotion, it's like the opposite. Either way, we're proud of you. Keep doing your thing. Keep tuning in. We'll see you in 1,000 years. On the Patreon. Love you, YouTube. Have a great life. Let's go.
Rolling through the city to the light show. Really ain't no telling where we might